me that you...
What do you think?
Okay.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Everyone's here so early!
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been?
Are you ready? Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's...
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution.
You're making...
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to Come on, don't give...
That's what I wanted to hear. Well, Traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting...
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming a strategy.
Paimon's a
To be honest, I feel that your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, please...
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to... Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. You're welcome. Good luck.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'll hit them!
Have you finished saying your goodbye?
Yeah! Also, Candace...
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears... Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to... I hope this is clear to you.
Huh? Shouldn't you be...
Didn't we already do that during...
You can never have enough...
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while we all have our jobs to do after all.
Speaking of the...
Of course. Compared to But the advantage of not being a mercenary, just think about that mercenary who lost his mind.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation.
I'm not like the rest of them.
This guy.
All intellect... Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It meant... Wait. Seriously? Come on. It was a remnant...
Oh, it's...
Forbidden knowledge has the power... I think. But the academia has always held a different view. They've all come to think of it. The Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening...
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that...
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
You mean, it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole, the world forget me thing?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul. To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base.
It's all good. Whatever the boss says.
They're here.
Huh? What are...
I gave them some technical...
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for you.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extract?
Look here.
Huh?
What's that look on...
Paimon's a little scared, but...
Anyway, we're not As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge... Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule. Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Conviction is... Now, please...
You want us to record our
Yes.
Paimon...
I understand, but trust me, because to achieve this impossible task...
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated everything went without a hitch, and now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
It's just a recording.
But what was the point of doing...
And that's perfectly fine. In any...
Huh?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to... You may find it hard to believe, but for those... Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born. And this device has always supported... After all that time... A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who...
But...
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very...
Things you're interested in, or...
Anyway, I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects.
Small...
We're going to tinker with the...
I thought we agreed on a plan,
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk.
but it's still the best plan we have.
I did. And that's how I saw.
Huh? Why are you guys
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't...
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, had I known all Hatham would...
Look, you already know that we're all...
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate.
Seems you really do.
Traveler, Paimon. Rahman's plan is to have me work with the caravan Reebok guards, and my...
Wait! How can...
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? My plan will clear us of any
That also sounds like something all...
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this...
Of course he does. He told me. There is no perfect plan. He also said that with the help of Sino, I never blindly trust anyone.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting... To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies...
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect.
Now you're making this hard.
Hey, is there something we can do to help? We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should...
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please...
Well, now that you've put it that way, but remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless, since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation. There should be no...
Okay, you...
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near...
Of course. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el-Ahmar in Port Ormos.
As many as Ain al-Ahmar? This should
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still... Aren't you even a little worried? What if, even if that guard doesn't know, they're superior...
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Reebok operation is of great importance. But don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in
a reasonable inference.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function...
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must Actually, considering the power of the Akasha...
I've given that a lot of thought. If you remember, when you first came to Aru village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information, but things like that never happened.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think...
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key... Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can...
Because the Akasha controls the...
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through...
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who... However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally... Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha, our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. So, in my opinion...
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped.
Paimon soup!
Next time,
Will do!
just remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red...
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She...
Beep! Construct! Beep!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun.
Have you made a decision?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation.
There's no need for flattery. Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremite. Any questions about the time?
None at all, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, get ready.
It's time for the operation! Let's go!
When in Aru village, please respect the local customs.
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here.
It's to show how important we think the operation. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our...
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, they are our only leads for the case.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from...
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What, judging from those shiny weapons in your hand?
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and...
Who are you supposed to be? A mantra from the...
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time of day since I became... Brothers! For that's...
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Nice. Eat this!
Illusion shattered! Shine down!
Let me weave you a verse.
Booba, get them!
Torn to oblivion!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Stay put!
There is no escape!
Go away! Nice and spicy!
Shine down!
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related personnel in the...
You pitiful Dendro Archon!
I'm afraid you'll
King Deshret will curse you!
Silence!
Oh!
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them...
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino. I will now take my...
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Raman?
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and over...
Yeah, you're the...
It's not... Go join up with her.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Taino?
I have a very... If we need help, Taino, get ready for the next phase of the plan.
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you... In the time it took you to get here, I already did
Sorry. We didn't mean to...
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like seeing that... All joking aside,
but where should we...
our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to...
Yeah, we sure don't want him...
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest If all hate them and Sino's sources are solid. So, we'll find Tainari and the sages have placed spies everywhere. You should... That's certainly true. But when how much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less looking good. There are many kinds of smiles. Let's go.
He's over there! Let's go say hi! Tainari!
Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really...
All right. This place is better. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me? The doc...
He's that strange-looking Fatui...
Yes. Actually, he left...
He left off...
Yeah.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working.
Sino, you... I see. So that... Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist...
Sino's name really does work wonders.
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, you don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
And what do you mean by take away?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean you're...
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that, let me ask, have you been...
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're...
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking,
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia...
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar...
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made...
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise I will personally supervise her.
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academy. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like men, it's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's... I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle.
I see. Of course, your opinion makes... You're still young, but already quite stubborn. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take. It's just as the Academia said. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps he never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation.
I can barely believe it myself.
I don't think I missed any details.
Sorry, we can't tell you everything.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest. Recently, my master wrote several letters to...
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. This has been a habit of his for many years. But I didn't find...
I get it. Since you are always at...
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe.
I can do that. But I have a feeling it won't be... The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but you're... If the higher-ups really are hiding something, if the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there...
All right, we've got a plan.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the... On that note...
The Academia, yes. I suppose he's lucky to have
I see. So you...
This may well be how Sino became involved. Also, if you run into Sino, I think this may be...
Okay, we'll find a
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go... Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check it. He also said that he'll take care of everything. Just to be safe, let's chase him and...
But we have no idea where he went!
We'll do it the mercenary way. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be...
Port Ormos?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a... Shh! Don't drop. The port is
Let's keep going and see.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now.
Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. This place'll do. We can hide here.
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say...
Wait, And where are all the soldiers we saw?
They were all here just a few minutes.
So this was a trap. Wait.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that
Oh no!
Let's go!
Paradis DI is not a place you fatu-
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear.
But you've been in Sumeru for-
Even the Grand Sage himself. I've done my duty to inform.
It would seem that my words, you can keep trying to
With all due respect.
Well, you only have I may be staying at It is still my duty.
Then it seems our
No one will lay a hand on you.
Tighnari, are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
There is no escape!
Enough detoxifying heat!
You're toast!
You need to hurry up! Take cover!
Uglay, you're up! Gotta keep going!
This was
You're
well
done,
done!
Uglay!
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming!
Yeah, Tighnari, beat him up! Race you!
Should get careless. Let's not waste time. Have a load of this! Let's end this quickly! Stay right there.
Stay put! Race you! Eat this! That really hurt!
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
This was well done!
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Goodness.
Don't be scared!
Let's end this quickly!
Silhouette here! Getting heavy.
Illusion shattered!
The doctor's orders are absolute!
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know... everything else now!
Stay right
Stay put!
Let's not waste time. Leaving so
There is no...
After fry pan, into the fire!
Ring cutter! Time to act!
You're toast!
Shine down!
Send this quickly!
Now you shall perish!
No escape!
Nice and spicy!
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler,
Got it! Apasia's... Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, we're...
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first... I didn't need to do... I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your... I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey! Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just... Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to... Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. But this also shows... Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. All I had, indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, I'm connected to your... This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. It'll be for your own good, as well. She peered into my... All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become... You're doubting me again? Who wants to hurt my devout... The doctor wants... How very amusing. Has anyone ever told... The doctor has never known his place. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince... It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never...
Paimon used thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the pallet? Where is the storm head? That means anyone outside is in danger!
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen air.
Struck by lightning.
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started to attack. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. It's all right. My wound aside, you look like you've seen some... Ugh!
Hey, didn't I tell you?
Just in case.
Brace you!
Thank goodness.
Hey!
I understand my condition.
Ugh. The more...
I know.
Oh, he's had to...
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the ballad...
The academias.
That sounds, as long as I can...
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter. Maybe the Fatui...
You said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia...
Have you noticed?
So, if the doc...
Based on what the travel... In other words...
Yay! That...
Thank you for the help, Tainari.
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us. Let's continue to...
All right, everyone.
How did everything go?
Let's report back when we've made the necessary modification.
I'll go next.
Who is behind?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed. So, we've successfully...
Oh! Tainario's...
Everything also went smooth. To avoid alert,
I can't believe you...
it's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team.
It appears to have been very effective. Well...
Huh? Wait.
Well...
Shouldn't you end with some words?
Personally, I'd
I'll hate them.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to... So you should find someone...
But I thought all of you had...
Then I should remind you that I'm the...
I know that.
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me.
Yeah! Say something to boost morale! Huh? What are you all doing here? Oh, it's Neelu! Hey, everyone.
Not at all.
But you also look like...
Welcome, Neelu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you? You mean...
Yes. Neelu, are there any break...
Huh? I can't believe my ear. Oh, right. But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusana.
Remember.
Okay.
Just remember not to say too much.
Yep.
All the preparations are done.
So, have you thought of what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
Well said.
Huh?
Oh.
Okay. Yep. Good night. Oh, Haytham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
Hello, you two.
Not really. Paimon got too nervous. What about you all?
Naturally, I slept just fine.
You just...
It's crucial to dissipate any tension.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Many restricted commands.
You know, Paimon's been thinking...
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their 500 years ago. The Grand...
So...
Don't forget, today is Nyagarbha Day. The sages and core academia personnel are busy all the Darshans when the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering Well, yes. If precedents hold...
Everyone should be in position.
Let's go. Yes.
Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Scry? Please, wait.
That's me.
No, I was and, also, please don't bring outside guests into the Academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion?
What did you say?
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based...
Is that so? The sages search for you. So, from the start...
Hey, shh. Yeah.
As I expected.
It's nothing.
All right.
What the heck just...
I'm afraid I don't know.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced... That is the so-called... Nowadays, the academia is...
Wow. So there are special ways.
We shouldn't waste any more time.
Is this the Academia?
Indeed. Known as the... The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nagarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matter. Just act natural.
What's this platform?
It's a lift at Academia
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee...
You think the Grand Sage will... And after he does, we'd sneak past...
Who knows?
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind... Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow... An eyewitness had informed me of your...
Grand Sage. I didn't expect...
I'm sure. It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. Excellent. The foot traffic here renders this place...
This place is crawling with guards.
All right then, travel. Today is Nagarbaha Day, so I still have many... If that is so...
Trivial.
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Those are all completely worthless benefits, divine, creating a god. If humanity cannot attain we shall regain even Ermin's soul for our nation of scholars. This is the ultimate. You will never understand the rapture of having a gods exist on a plane that care for the people, fend off sandstorms. We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata, though I may have the ascension of the lesser. With that in mind.
Justification. Do you really think that
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, not only are they
I'll hate them?
Anyway, I've brought them to Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation. It's a summary of my time spent.
I'll hate them? We finally started to trust you!
Excellent. As it is near...
We'll be
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your... To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go. Are you not familiar with the In any case...
You're
despicable. Your ploy was to...
Lord Azar, I know what you're...
Must I... First off, judging by the time... The Academia had not received correspondence from it. With their instigation, what...
Regardless, that's...
Indeed. If I'm correct, sneak into the Academia should your intentions... As for Sino...
You'll see me even if you impugn me...
You misunderstand. However...
You said that I betrayed the
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule?
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to... What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal.
What?
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with their guard down. The next...
I can already see the...
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has according to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord, that way they can't pry any more information from. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So our job is to wake up Nahida!
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your However...
Akasha terminal today. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk. There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal! Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I want to be... So I've kept listening, kept looking so I can catch up to... But I'm stuck. The sages, and I'm forced...
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think to Archons, should Archon... Have I been doing the right thing? Am I... How do I... It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god, you've known the answer.
You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine when I think of...
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! When you went to it, you were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think? Yep, so...
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great...
I'm sure.
But if anything
Don't worry.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Nilu!
Definitely more than usual.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll...
You sure know how to talk.
Well, thank you both.
Ooh, that sounds great.
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here to keep people...
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting...
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Do you want some candy?
Vihar, thank you. I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on...
You have a point.
Yeah, thanks to you.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. Come to think of it, when did Alhaitham... Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to know. Speaking of... Oh, it's a time-tested... Why are we complimenting him? Yep. Let's... Paimon remembers that Nilou's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forced with the doctor's
How despicable of them to
But this is... I was originally asked, it should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going...
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into... We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered in, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so...
Sure sounds... That's pretty clever. I just have one question.
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability...
The Akasha will turn human...
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too. By the way, this plan's...
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilou of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda
All right. After the guards and the academia are gone...
Then it'll be time for... Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out...
After laying low in the city for so long.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop.
With a lioness like you, the prey...
We still need to eliminate...
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and...
Speaking of which, most... Following those blasted...
Indeed.
All right, let's eat...
You gave such an important task.
It'll be fine. Besides...
You've got a point.
Good luck.
Hey, do you
Oh, yeah.
You only need to think...
Okay.
Hey, they're here. I can see the academia guards.
All right, it's...
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Let's have a look behind the house.
What should I do next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next? The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Hey, stop! I saw you!
The guard looks...
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Look...
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me! This is bad. Where should I go?
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali. Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search? Hurry, hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are...
Phew, that was rough. I almost got...
Little brat! So you're not...
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition. After stepping into our trap, stop...
An ambush? How's that possible? This...
You've spent all your time...
This is odd. The Academia... Where are the guards?
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you...
Right now, all...
Arrest? I have an ominous...
arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Right now, everyone is in a
What happened? Lesser Lord That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today. What manner of trick disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so...
Let me check. Lesser Lord Kusanali. The Akasha indeed contained... How did they bypass my permissions? Was it the report about the Traveler? No. I specifically... Well, even if I figure it out... Have you been to the same...
Confirm. It may be a bit offensive. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? If we have to confirm, then how is that...
In the beginning?
No, Grand Sage. Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally can... Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be... She really appeared again?
What a comical sight, Azar.
Oh!
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, you all can only see the world in your mind. The one you think you know. And precisely because of this, she...
Sino. The Akasha predicted that you would return to...
No, you were blinded.
I truly did not...
People change as... You want to buy time. As for the
So what?
No. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for... Yeah, but... thinking about it, when Paimon thinks of Nahida...
Here comes your savior.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some...
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's,
What are you afraid of?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticked. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up. As long as it doesn't...
That's probably because...
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to... Sino forced... So, hurry to the... We should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness. Thank you so much for coming. During this time, I did some... Exactly! Amazing. So this is how it feels. It's like I just... My cotton. But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge... It's okay. There's one more... What is it? For all the things the Academia did to me. And for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom. Ah, wow! And if you haven't even figured out how to be a... Yes, true. That we need to hurry. I need to make some first things after that. After all, this might take some time. If we don't stop... We might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were walking. How's it going, Nahi? I'm done with the part. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this. Oh, also, this is for... Huh? It's you may not need... Wait! We're both small things that... all the things that make Paimon special... It's only a flying device, but you're the traveler's irreplaceable friend. You're so good at comfort. Nahida! By the way, even though you may, if we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to provide. I'm glad I've located where What is this? Wow. The sages wanted to realize their... Judging from this... But this place doesn't look like it could have been. The Fatui under the doctor sure didn't hold back. Yeah! Is that it? Instead of So, we had previously come into... One is the other upset. Paimon knows that's why he It sounds like you know the balladeer quite well. I see. The more we know... Alright.
Work time! No time to work! Put your back into it! Let's end this quickly!
There is no escape!
This should be fun! Right there!
Goba, get them!
Here you are.
It isn't time for a break yet! Let's not waste time!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Let's end this quickly! Scatter! No slacking off!
Eat this!
Almost.
Ready, go! Sorry, Master.
How can this be? My duty at an end.
Nice and spicy.
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
I guess this is it.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes. Race you! The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it. Race you! It seems to have stopped. Let's... You, Quẩy!
No more words.
There is no escape!
Frozen. Crap, don't get frostbite. Don't get it.
Here you are.
Shine down!
It's time
Now
for
you
a
shall
flash
perish.
break chill to the bone.
There is no escape!
You, Quẩy! You're up!
Illusion shattered!
Freshness food.
You're toast! Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
No escape.
Deflect!
Luba, get the...
Illusion shattered!
Stay put!
Prepare yourself. You can't run from death.
Pain, pain, go away! Don't be scared! The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
I'll put you on
Inazuma
high
shines eternal!
Shouldn't get careless.
There is no escape! Ha!